The world seems to be thawing out and thrashing out in chaos, so my plan for my March reads are quiet, reflective, but important. The first book I read was Sing for Freedom. This is a culmination of freedom songs alongside its historical context through the civil rights movement. I brought Sula by Toni Morrison over from last month, and I said I was going to be taking my time, but I'm almost at the halfway point, and the writing's just infectious. For my graduate studies in American literature, I'm actually building out a thesis that is tracking the fragility and unsustainable nature of hegemonic masculinity within war poetry, the Beat Generation, and post 9/11 literature. Here are the two books that I'm going to be using for that. The Yellow Birds by Kevin Powers. This is about two soldiers who partake in the occupation of a country in the Middle East. I bet you can guess which one due to the relevancy. These two soldiers, bound together by the physical dangers of war, eventually come home and realize that the war doesn't just stop there. And I'll be pairing that with And the Mountains Echoed by Khaled Hosseini. This is a multi-generational novel primarily set in Kabul about two children who lost their mother, I believe, at a young age. Hosseini's an incredibly skilled author when it comes to writing historical fiction about America's occupation in the Middle East that clearly still haunts us to today. And last but not least, I miss Russian literature. My goal was to take a couple of months off, but it's become a little bit of my new home. I can't afford anything long term, so I'm gonna go ahead and read The Death of Ivan Ilyich by Leo Tolstoy. This one's only about 60 pages long, and it's probably all I can afford with a big paper coming around the corner. Just need a little bit of a taste. Amuse-bouche, if you will. I know we're already a week out in March, but what is your most anticipated read this month? I'd love to hear your thoughts, and happy reading.